Buen dia. We're keeping our eye out because the Panamanians are protesting this morning. They have a history of, well, organized and peaceful protesting. And they also have a history of when they do protest, that change actually happens too. So it's not a surprise at all to hear that they are protesting or there's a protest going on somewhere. Um, Very common. So that's happening now. We're talking to some neighbors, so people are talking about it, but we're not seeing it from where we're located. But that's what's going on. As you know, we've had our 1 month stay, and it was time for me to get a pedicure. So I had not had one since I've been here, so I've been asking around where to go. So come along with me as I show you our neighborhood, Bella Vista area. To go out into this heat, Panama, get these toes done. Buenas tardes. It's Buenos Tardes time. We are fortunate to live very close to one of the popular parks in Panama City. And also Panama City is very well known to have several really nice parks throughout the city. And it's so nice to see the people actually utilizing them. So like right now, it may look like nobody's there. But actually around mid-afternoon, like I'd say mornings and mid-afternoon to the evening is when they become most used. And I like that around 10 o'clock, they all start shutting down in respect to the people that live nearby. I do have to say, a lot of people, when they move to Panama, there's this thing that you're going to move several times until you find the area that's just right for you. Well, I am happy to report that Craig and I, we believe we found our area with our first stop. We love this community. We think it's the best community in Panama. But that is also because this is our third trip, and each time we came, we stayed in a different location. So we feel very confident that we have found the spot and the location that works for us. And you know what they say, location, location, location. So this is our spot, Bella Vista, and we think that we picked the right spot for us. So as we're walking though, if you Google, is Panama a walkable city, it's going to say no, Panama is not. And just walking, you can kind of see why. I'd say that the city, it's a developing country, right? So the priority of having consistent sidewalks, consistently well-maintained sidewalks, it's not quite the priority yet, I think. And I see that throughout the city. So yeah, a lot of people do walk here, but it just means that you have to be very careful when you're walking. You need to watch where you're going so that you don't stumble on something or step on something or twist your ankle and get hurt, kind of thing. But that's not just only Panama that is that way. That could be found in the States or any other part of the world as well. So there are parts that are considered walkable and where the sidewalks are consistent and they are maintained. So I think that's what they mean when they say, is it walkable? But you'll see there's a lot of construction going on. It's a developing country, so for sure. A lot of things are already in place, and there are a lot of things that are coming, just like any other part of the world. But this is a strip mall that I pass all the time, but this is probably just my second time coming to, because I've been to this Metro X before, which is like a CVS or Walgreens. It's a drugstore, a pharmacy. It's really nice inside. The people were very helpful. but this is my first time walking beyond that. So I'm really excited to see there's a cafe down here, and there's also a nail salon, so I tried this out for my pedicure, and yeah, it was really nice inside. The people were very friendly, and I thought they did a really good job, so I could recommend this. Yeah, so this is my community. This is the park. Very nice. There are always a lot of activities going on here over the weekend as well. Like we've seen concerts and just all types of things. There's an amphitheater here, so that adds for a lot of opportunity for different organizations to perform here. So this park is also bumps up against Avenue Balboa, which is one of the main highways in the city. And this is also where we can catch the bus. Waiting at the bus stop. Traffic is not too bad today, but normally this highway it could be very congested, so not too bad today. Also, I noticed on the bus today too wasn't as crowded, because normally on the bus, at this stop particularly, we have to stand for a few stops until people get off. So I am curious to know where all the people are today, but good for us. We got seats on the bus to our destination. And now we decided today we needed to add some more money to our bus card. And this is always comical. This is the part of being expected. You just have to give yourself grace. Because even though we know how to operate this machine, it's just always something different happening each time. Sometimes the cash won't go into the machine properly, or just something happens each time, and it's just so funny. We just laugh at ourselves and give ourselves grace. Very interesting. Many people enjoy walking this city because there's always so many cool things to see. Here we are at the fish market, which is central to the city. So this is the outside. They have a little fruit stand. Like a produce stand actually. And just before you go in, and going in is the fish market. So all these vendors here, and everybody's trying to sell you stuff from their booth. And it's we survived that. So what did you think? Do you like our community here? Not very walkable, so I think you got to see some of that. I'd say it's a mixed walkable, right? You can walk it, but it's just not quite there with the sidewalks. But that's kind of what you get in a developing country. That everything is not quite like you're used to in the States. However, not all the parts of the United States are walkable either. And a lot of the parts do have the same issues with sidewalks and things. So not totally uncommon. All right. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, that's how you can support this channel, by subscribing. I'm trying to get watch hours now, so watch the whole thing all the way through. Thank you. Be sure to share with your friends and interact with me. I'm answering your comments as quickly as I can. I love that. If you have any questions, we're trying to answer them. So whatever stage you're in, if you're even coming for a visit to Panama, or if you are planning a scouting trip, yes, or actually have decided to move, I'm interested to know what stage you're at, and I'm sure I can give you some good information about each of those stages. Yes, so be sure to subscribe and have a blessed day. See you next time.